We have ourselves a 2017 Nissan Murano with a dead battery. We're going to see if this battery booster right here can handle that 2017 Murano right here, the silver one. So let's go ahead and jump start this vehicle and see what this battery booster can do. So this battery is very, very, very weak. Allegedly. Well, yeah, you can hear it. Hear the horn? The horn sounds pathetic. We don't have any lights on the instrument panel, which indicates to me, and we don't have any dome lights on, which indicates that we have a very, very weak, very, very low battery. So let's try and jump start this vehicle, which will be a perfect test for this jump starter right here. And we'll see what we got going on. Real simple, real easy. The red goes with the red, or the red goes with the positive. You may not have a cap on your battery. See that positive symbol? That's what we're looking for. It's on the battery somewhere. Just look for that symbol. And the black goes with the negative, which is usually black if there's a cap on it, but they don't usually put a cap on the negative side of the battery. All right, so I think we have to hit the power button. Oh, maybe we hit the start button. Maybe we hold it. Oh yeah, I heard it click. Once you hear it click, I think we're ready to go. Yes, I think we're good to go. Yeah, the lights are on the dashboard now. Let's see if we can start the vehicle up. Well, you heard it. There it is. It started up with no hesitation. Before we had absolutely no response because this battery's completely dead. We didn't even have dome lights. Now we have our dome lights turned on. We have our instrument panel lit up and everything is good. We have a car jump starter. Let's open it up and take a look and see what we have inside this packaging. Right here. You know we have to use our handy dandy fancy super duper Damascus steel blade. Link will be in the description for this blade. If you like this blade, I think you should want to get one of these blades because it is really nice. Let's open it up, see what we have inside. This is my first time opening. Well, obviously you see it's my first time because I unwrapped it right in front of you. You think it's going to come with the case? Let's see. Let's find out if we get a case with this battery booster here. Boom, look at that, we got a case. This case looks pretty familiar. Looks very similar to another brand that I've seen. Let's see what we have inside this case. What do we have inside the case? Oh, look at that, a battery booster. We have a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. It appears to be pretty long and pretty thick too. Better than some that I've seen. USB-A to USB-C charging cable, battery booster cable and clamps. You know, I would like to see these companies use better clamps. These clamps are not terrible, but they're not great. They don't feel as strong as some of the other clamps I have seen. Let's just put it that way. But will they work? They probably will work. So far, every battery booster that I have tried, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Even battery boosters with clamps that look worse than this, I think, I just think it should be better clamps. We do have a good amount of copper there, a great amount of copper on the bottom and the top jaws. And let's take a look inside so you can see the construction of these clamps for yourself and you decide. And we have the adapter part right there that goes into the battery booster itself, which is keyed. If you take a look at that, it is keyed, so it will only go into the battery booster pack. It will only go into the battery booster pack one direction. If it doesn't go in that direction, flip it over and try the other direction. Don't force it. User manual is also provided. And last but not least, we have the battery booster itself, the battery booster in all of its glory. Got it. Gotcha. The look of this battery booster is really nice. This is one of the nicer bodied battery boosters that I have seen. Take a look at that case. That's pretty fancy. It looks like something out of a Transformers movie, actually. We have a pretty big light up front. Oh, look at the buttons. That is so cool. Power button. Oh, and it's a one-tap power button. Look at that. And we have the start button. I guess we are ready to start. Yeah. So how do you take it out of start mode? Okay. I like that it has a little display on here. So I guess when you press the start button, we are in voltage sense mode, which means that when you hook the jumper cables up to the battery that's supposedly low or dead, it will sense some type of voltage on that battery and it will activate the battery booster. Now, if we hold this button, that puts it in bypass mode, which means that we are at, well, that means that the leads, the battery jumper leads are active right now and it is ready to jump start. So if we don't even have a battery in the vehicle, we could potentially hook this battery booster up to the vehicle and use it as the battery because it is in bypass mode. And to get out of that, we would press the power button right there. And that takes us out of jump start mode and we are in standby mode and ready to do, I don't know, whatever this thing will do when it's not in jump start mode. So let's test out the light. So we have some ports on the side and we have a cover for said ports. Let's take that cover back. We have a flappity flap right there with some USB-C ports and some USB-A ports. We have a barrel connector port right there. And this port right here is where you would actually connect your battery booster lead. It is keyed, so it will only go in one way. If it doesn't go in that way, don't force it. You will break your device. This is a really nice looking battery booster. Like, this is nice. It doesn't feel like super duper high quality, but I do appreciate the effort that they put into this battery booster. It doesn't seem like it's just a one-off. Well, not one-off. It doesn't seem like a run-of-the-mill battery booster. See the buttons? That's an actual button right there. And so is that. I almost overlooked it. I almost didn't notice it because they made it blend in, which is, it's really nice. It's a nice touch to it. I like that. How do we turn on this light? So we hold the power button, and that's how we turn on the light. Let's tap the power button. Another mode, that's mode 1, or we could say that's mode 2, mode 3, mode 4, mode 5, mode 6, and it's all the way on. No, so there seems to be only 5 modes, and we hold the power button again to turn the light off. There's no way to turn it off. It's just going to turn off by itself after a certain amount of time. That's pretty good. We have a 2021 Ford Explorer over there, and the battery is completely dead, like completely dead. Let's see if we can jump start the battery with this battery booster right here. All right, just so you can see, the battery is stone dead. We have no horn. We have no lights whatsoever. We have nothing on the instrument panel. Absolutely zero voltage coming from the battery on this vehicle. Let's see if we can jump start it. All right, so let's hook the battery booster up. That is the negative, indicated by that negative symbol. So we're gonna put the positive over here on that side, indicated by the positive and the fact that that's a negative. Anyway, let's attach this battery booster to the battery like so. Press the power button, press the start button. All right, so I was able to get it to go on. I don't know what I did quite, but it's on. Let's see if we can start it up. I wish I remember what I did. I pressed a couple buttons, pressed a few times, and the thing powered. Oh, we got some lights inside the car, so we should be able to jump start the vehicle. Let's try starting the vehicle. I have the key in my pocket. You heard it. Start it up. Got operation now. They left the wipers on for some strange reason, and the vehicle died. Maybe we got a bad alternator. All right, so I think it's double tapping the start button to put it into bypass mode. Let's start this thing up again. I think we have a bad alternator because it died out on me as soon as the yeah, you see that? It died. But anyway, the point of this video is basically to show you that the jump starter works. It does work. It starts the vehicle up. Totally dead battery, so I say that's a good thing. I hope this review was helpful. I hope it helped you make a decision about purchasing this battery booster. I'll catch you guys on the next review. Peace.